We're here today to commentate on the lacrosse fixture between the University of Birmingham 2s and the University of Manchester 1s. Manchester playing in the purple, still warming up. Birmingham finished their warm-ups, taking their player layers off, getting ready to play some thrilling lacrosse action. I'm joined today by Head of News Ellen Knight and Burn member Saskia Hurst. So watch some lacrosse here at the Metchley Pitches. Hello girls, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Ready for lacrosse?
It's a nice day for it. It's a nice day for lacrosse.
Must admit now that our lacrosse knowledge is somewhat limited.
Yeah,
so bear with us whilst we
apologising in advance for our lack of knowledge of
we
lacrosse.
see you through this exciting 80 minutes of action at Metchley. Birmingham, I assume, going to be shooting from left to right. Manchester shooting from right to left. That's unconfirmed. We will let you know as soon as we know. But both teams coming into this fixture on the back of impressive wins in the Cup last week. Back to league fixtures. Birmingham wanting to, improve their league form a bit. They've played 3 games this season. 1 win in their first game against Leeds, but then 2 losses. So it'll be interesting to see how they, whether they can carry that Cup form forward, or whether it was just, they let some of the reserves come out and they perform. Maybe they'll come into the team today. It'll be interesting to see. What do you think, Ellen?
I mean, Birmingham's had some very impressive wins over the last couple of weeks. They've had 23-0 against Loughborough.
Yeah, that is, I think even lacrosse terms, that's an absolute hiding.
That's a lot of goals. But then they also lost 24-4 to Nottingham Trent, so could go either way.
Maybe their best defender was injured that day or something. But no, it'd be interesting to see whether, what Birmingham turn up today, whether it is the one that is capable of scoring 23 goals, whether it's the one that's capable of conceding 24. It's quite a vast difference, isn't it, to concede 24 goals in one game and then keep a clean sheet in the next.
Yeah, I think lacrosse there's a high number of goals being scored. Oh,
and the referee is walking out to the middle. The captain will go and greet her, no doubt.
Hope so anyway.
A nice handshake before the game.
No doubt in my mind.
Checking the sticks.
They're called crosses, actually.
They're called crosses. Yep.
Lacrosse.
Just to check they're legal.
Oh, is it French?
It is French. Lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
No issues so far. Don't think. Be interesting to see what happens if one of them is actually deemed illegal.
An illegal stick.
What are they going to do with the illegal cross?
How is a cross deemed illegal?
That is a great question, Saskia.
I think it's.
You're so welcome.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Like I said, I can't lie. This is my first time watching lacrosse. I watched a bit in American Pie. There's a bit of lacrosse.
I've seen it in St Trinian's. Wild Child. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking on the way here. Lacrosse. But I mean, it can't be that different. We called it, I think, air hockey was the way that we decided it to describe it.
Very insulted about that.
Yeah.
I
hope
think
none of them are listening.
No, I'm sure it's fine. I feel like we just had a bit of, comedy, to the commentary.
It's a very serious lacrosse game.
It's not a parody lacrosse game, Saz. This is a proper fixture. It's just our commentary, which probably
No,
isn't
our
up to
commentary is
scratch.
going to be the parody.
Yeah, as the crowds are coming in their droves to Metchley, 2 sets of parents looking on proudly, watching their girls play in this huge fixture. What's the motorway that runs between Birmingham and Manchester? The M6 Derby? Can we call it that?
Can we call it the M6 Derby? Is it the M6? I'll check.
I don't know. I don't drive to Manchester. All the sticks seem to be alright.
All the sticks are legal.
They can be called crosses as well.
They are called crosses. I was the one who corrected you on that.
Manchester just going over some last few tactics.
You're right, it is the M6.
The M6 Derby. So we got the M6 Derby here at Metchley today. I don't think it's ever been referred to that before. You're on the cameras today, girls. You're under pressure. There's going to be an audience. Oh, we might have an illegal cross. Drama here at Metchley, as number 15's cross is not deemed to be fit for purpose.
Number 15, Manchester.
I do not know what's going on over there. I don't know if you can hear that.
It's team spirit.
Birmingham girls proving they can count down from 10. 15 has sorted her stick out. Hopefully it's now legal. I see
cross. It's called a cross. I've said this now about 5 times.
I don't watch lacrosse. The awkward
Yeah, but
walk
you
round.
can learn from Ellen.
The death stare. I don't know if the Birmingham girls, do they have
Just
home
wonder
advantage?
Just when they're commentating on it.
Yes.
Yes.
We are live, Ellen. We are commentating live on the UB Sports
We
Fitness.
are. I wonder if anyone's listening.
Captain's been called to the middle by the ref. Number 12. Is that 12, 22?
Is cross ref called a ref? Or does it have a different name?
Umpire, potentially.
I don't know. Because I said umpire when we were at the football the other day, and I was like, oh no, it's the referee. That's what they
Birmingham almost refusing to send their captain over.
call. For some team spirit there.
They've got a lot of team spirit, Birmingham.
Yeah, haven't seen
Well, it's a
Manchester.
home game.
Yeah.
That's true. With the home crowd.
Here we go.
Yeah, of parents.
The crowd has just
Two
almost
more parents.
doubled. maybe just lacrosse lovers.
Yeah, lacrosse fans.
They don't speak to us.
Here we have deciding which way. Birmingham seeming to have two captains potentially. Birmingham probably settled on their final 10 to start the game now, consisting of one goalkeeper, 3 defenders, 3 midfielders, 3 attackers.
And it's a team of 18, normally with 8 subs.
8 subs, so a lot of rotation going to be going on today here at Metchley.
Yeah, we've got 4 quarters, about 15 to 20 minutes. So
15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes. Well,
We're not
the
quite
Google
sure.
page I looked on was not clear,
The YouTube video.
and I don't know anyone who plays lacrosse.
No, this is a bit of my first challenge as head of sport is commentating on a game of a sport that I have no idea. It'll be interesting to see.
My first challenge as head of news is commentating. So
Yes. The Birmingham support has arrived. The Birmingham Ultras are here, expecting some chants during the game. What do we think of Manchester, that sort of stuff?
hope you're not joining in there.
Birmingham deep in fort before the game starts. Manchester seeming quite relaxed.
They haven't had any chance yet.
No. Keeper's ready, helmet on, gloves on, looking prepared for this game of lacrosse. Probably more prepared than we are. I'd hope so.
Definitely more prepared than the commentators.
They've probably trained all week. Looking forward to this. This is probably quite a big game in the calendar, you know, especially for Birmingham coming up against the first team, obviously Birmingham's second team. So this is a chance for Birmingham to prove themselves today against, you know, some might consider a tougher opposition.
And Birmingham and Manchester are sort of similar universities,
Yeah.
similar kind of rivalry, I imagine.
And probably similar in size as well. So the fact that, you know, the Birmingham 2s are up against the Manchester 1s does sort of demonstrate the quality of this seemingly second side, though. It'd be interesting to see how they go today. Manchester last week dispatching of the Birmingham 3s. I believe it was 23-0 or something.
We've got Birmingham shooting left to right and Manchester shooting. Oh, they've got a
Here
cheer
we
as
go.
well.
So yeah, Manchester came out 18-9 victors over Birmingham women last week. One of the referees opting for a warmer option today, which I don't blame you. It's pretty chilly up here at Metchley.
It's quite sunny. If you're shooting right to left, you've got the sun in your eyes.
The sun could come in as a factor, you know.
It could, which is unusual for November, but
Yeah,
there you go.
it's a crisp November evening.
It's not an
It's
evening.
not an evening. It's the afternoon here in Birmingham.
Metchley Park, in the shadow of the med school.
Yeah, in the shadow of Queen Elizabeth Hospital. On the 3G pitch. You know, maybe that will play. I don't know if they actually play lacrosse on grass. And we have a
Practice.
kick-off here.
Called a face-off.
Having the face-off. We have some Manchester fans here at Metchley today. The face-off is... It's a bit scrappy.
First
but
possession
it's-
to Birmingham.
yeah. Birmingham running. Number 29, charging down. Offloads it to 50. The ball currently sort of in Birmingham's half. They're looking to get that first opening. It's lobbed forward. Birmingham could have an attacking opportunity here. Number 47, looking
32.
dangerous in that behind that goal
29.
position.
32.
Ellen just listing off
I'm
numbers.
just listing off numbers. Well, thank you, Seth.
33. It's deemed a foul. Believe Manchester will have possession. Well, Birmingham have possession. It's almost a penalty to Birmingham. Could be the first goal here today at Metchley. Birmingham shoot, Birmingham score. 1-0 to Birmingham in their home game against the Manchester Wands.
In the first 3 minutes?
First
Minute?
minute. It's a great start for Birmingham, though we're hoping to build on that throughout the game. I don't think a goal in lacrosse is as important as a goal in football, though. I mean, it sets early pressure, though. Well, I mean, it says that they're high-scoring games, aren't they?
There's sort of, if you look on average, people score at least sort of 5 maybe per side in the game.
Foul face-off.
It's quite a long game as well.
It is. Birmingham, that foul face-off from
Number
Manchester
32,
is allowing Birmingham to just charge down the middle, using her lacrosse stick there almost as a battering ram.
It's called a cross, Seth. It's a battering ram.
Oh, it's another goal for
Birmingham. Very
this
strong
could be a
start.
hiding for Manchester. 2 goals in the first 2 minutes for Birmingham 2s. It's a great start here at Metchley for Birmingham.
A lot of possession from
This is
Birmingham
exactly
as well.
what they would have been wanting, Been talking and training before the game is win those face-offs, charge down the middle and just have the opportunities to put the ball in the net.
And that team spirit's really paid off.
Yeah, Manchester now charging down
Making
the wing. Support from the subs. It's a beautiful ball into the middle for 15.
Oh.
Trying it herself, but loses the ball. And
It's a discipline. I don't know what that is, but they're saying discipline.
I think that was from Birmingham actually, just saying that they, maybe one of the senior players just asking for a bit of discipline from her players. They're 2-0 up. Just remember, it's a long game. They've got the lead. They don't need to do anything silly. Don't want to face a sin bin. Number 12 on the edge of the area here. It's a beautiful ball over the top. It's beautifully taken behind the goal. She might do it herself, She's absolutely rapid. 7. She may have stepped in the crease there. May have been a foul from Birmingham. Bit of person marking there.
It's another one.
Oh, it's
Good
off the
save.
crossbar. Had to move my mic away there. The Viking charge from one of the Birmingham defenders there was brilliant.
It's incredible.
And Manchester missed the opportunity. Obviously putting down 29. It's a bit too high. Number 31,
Fighting
is
with
she able
number
to
11
keep it in?
Manchester. No.
I believe it's gone out. Manchester wanted to keep the ball safe, but they're brilliantly, number 11 has done brilliant there to come out with the ball. She is
Powering down the pitch.
charging. Gee, this is brilliant from number 11. She could go all the way here. She's run from their own half.
Oh,
And
back to Birmingham.
That's
Birmingham's got
brilliant
possession.
defending from Birmingham. But Birmingham may have lost it. It's up in the air. Who's going to claim it? Number 13 for Manchester gets her crossing it, but Birmingham win possession. Back through the middle of the field. Number 29, who's been quite influential in that midfield so far. Moving out wide. Believe there's been a change in possession. Number 47, running towards the middle. Birmingham still have the ball. Number 33 is missed the ball, but I believe that there's a whistle. No, it's still going. The whistle was elsewhere. 33 is charging here.
Oh, and Manchester have
That's a
got
good
possession.
challenge from Emily, I believe. Oh, here we go. Manchester on the attack.
Making their way down the midfield.
They've turned over possession quite well. There's long strides here from number 7 as she charges towards the Birmingham area. She's looking to go. She's almost taken on the defender herself. She's gone behind the goal. She's looking to play it back in. 13's calling for it. 13 gets it. 13 shoots and scores.
2-1.
Great goal there from Manchester, able to turn over the possession. They were at risk from Birmingham's attack, but they won the ball back. Brilliant charge forward by number 7, who ran behind the goal and played it back to 13, who made no mistake from quite close. And Manchester are back in this game, although they never really were out of it. Birmingham were looking, to pile the goals on early, I believe, but they haven't been able to do that. Manchester have come back into the game now after Birmingham's 2 early goals. It's 2-1, and the next goal in this game, I believe, is so important. Face off.
Birmingham possession.
Birmingham charging. Birmingham on the attack here. There's a challenge. Birmingham have possession again after that challenge by Manchester. Number 50. Sorry about that. She's running. She's going to keep running. She plays it beautifully into the middle. That's a
That
great
Manchester
save by the
possession.
keeper, whose net almost looks like she could go fishing.
It does look a bit like a fishing net.
It's a massive net.
It's a cross.
I lost concentration there for a bit. Oh no, keeper still has it. Keeper plays it forward to number 6. Manchester producing one of their long runs again. Playing it out to the left wing. Cutting inside number 12. Charging towards the Birmingham area. She's going to do it herself here. Manchester asking where is the help? And I agree, you know, these Manchester girls looking like on their own when they're going forward. No one's keeping up with them. It's now behind the goal.
I think they're trying to make it play it safe, not do too many passes,
But
let the ball slip.
16 has done it all herself.
That's an equaliser.
She doesn't need any help. Manchester have equalised this from 2-0 down.
Is that number 13 again?
No, that was number 16. She cut in from behind the goal. Did it all herself. No help from her fellow attackers. And makes no mistake, a good goal and a good equaliser there for Manchester.
And
Birmingham have not been able to build on their early pressure.
Birmingham substitution as well. 32 off, 65 on.
I believe the substitutions are going to be rolling throughout the game. It's
a big team.
It's
It's a long game. It's a lot of running.
It is. These girls are going to get tired. 29 again. She's been very effective from the face-off. She's running down the right wing. Number 12 was following her brilliantly there. Number 12 is defending like her life depends on it. As the sun goes behind the clouds here at Metchley. It's currently Birmingham 2, Manchester 2. That could change now. 65 misses, hits the post. 50 makes no mistake from 2 yards out.
59.
59, I'm sorry. Manchester make the sub. Couple of subs coming on for Manchester now. Same for Birmingham.
Looking to keep up with Birmingham in the next.
But Birmingham was a great attack. And seemingly out of nothing, Birmingham have gone 3-2 up.
It's all in the face-off.
It is. The face-off is a key component to this game. And, you know, whoever seems to be winning the face-off seems to be getting the opportunities.
It was an interesting game because it's difficult to tackle. It's not like football.
It is.
Once you've got it in your cross.
Like I say, Manchester won the face-off. Number 12 has been influential for Manchester today as she plays the ball forward. 17 unable to, and that's a brilliant tackle by 67. But 12 again is running this game for Manchester.
Number 11.
Number 11.
Who made that big run earlier in the
and
game.
she's doing it again. 67 with her all the way. Not letting her out of her sight. Going to be sick of her by the end of this game. Number 4 receives the ball on the edge of the area. They're going to allow her to just run behind the goal. Birmingham set up well defensively here. 3 Manchester players behind the goal. And she's dropped it. Birmingham just happy to sort of sit back here and allow Manchester. You know, it's a few mistakes there from Manchester. Again, they're just not able to catch the ball cleanly at the moment. But number 6 is charging through, running behind the goal. Is she going to have a shot herself? Oh, she shoots wide or a save. One of the two.
There's a lot of people in the goal right now.
And Birmingham, again, have soaked
possession.
up the possession brilliantly. And they've played a beautiful ball forward there for number 26 to receive on the halfway line.
Ooh, she's dropped it.
She has
Fumbled
dropped it.
Back to Manchester, number 17.
Shout out to Jasmine Sandier, saying we're making a chuckle on the live stream.
That wasn't the plan, but thanks,
but
Jazz.
Manchester, they have possession here and they could equalise things again. But again, number 67
well
for
matched, the two
Birmingham
teams.
has been able to just see off the threat, allow Manchester to regroup, but also allow Birmingham to regroup.
Sort out the defence.
It's a great run.
Birmingham's defending is quite good here. They're not allowing Manchester really much to get their goals into the net.
Not in the way that Birmingham was getting into theirs, yeah.
Yeah, Birmingham are squeezing here, but number 12, again, brilliantly with the headband. Believe it's what can be described as a penalty, but number 67 going to be charged behind the goal, I believe. Trying to put her off. There we go. The screaming goes, but
And
Manchester have scored.
equalises again.
The distractions were unable to do their job, and Manchester have equalised for a second time in this game. It's now 3-3 in Birmingham.
Here at Metchley Park.
Here at Metchley Park, it's getting a bit cold.
It is getting really cold.
But these...
Birmingham are quite good with their face-offs, but then they're making mistakes by letting the ball slip and then Manchester are regaining possession.
And you can definitely tell that Birmingham are the home side here. As Manchester, you know, they're very quick on the attack, where Birmingham sort of take a bit more of their time on the attack. But again, that's a brilliant face-off, holding the cross right at the end.
Number 12
there
again.
Could be a Manchester could take the lead here.
They do.
have. Showing the importance of winning the face-off there. A mistake from Birmingham, you'd say. Brilliant by number 12.
Again,
and that's, you know, it's what we've said a lot this afternoon.
it does feel like the evening. It's getting quite dark.
And there's no mistake there from Manchester to take the lead for the first time in this game. It's currently 4-3 to the girls from Manchester University. Here at Metchley Park, as there's another face-off. I was very confused. Been added to a group chat called LAX then.
That's Lacrosse.
I know. I thought I was going to Los Angeles.
To the next Burn Sports away.
Yeah. And Manchester again are able to win
Number 7
possession.
again.
7 and 12 for Manchester are proving to be the difference here, I believe. 17, scorer of that goal that put Manchester ahead. Plays it back nicely. No mistake there.
I've been spending a lot of time in the Birmingham end.
Yeah, number 6 and number 12 here. Just passing it between themselves. Number 12 running out wide, looking for the space, looking for someone in space. 7 looks to want it. Takes it well down low. 7 on the edge of the area. Number 12, that change of pace has been brilliant. Number 17 picks it up. She backs off a bit. Looks at her options. Looking
for space.
Yeah, there's nothing too
They're
quick
struggling
here.
to get in.
Birmingham are holding their line very well here, and the marking is going excellently. But here we go. This is where Birmingham are dangerous and at threat. But they've lost the ball, and it goes back to the keeper in that big net. She throws it forward. Number 3 wants it. Number 3's going to get it here, and they could be on the counter-attack.
And they are.
She's picked it up well.
Looking for
65
her
in
options.
space on the left. She wants it. She's not going to get it. Number 3's going to do it herself. 65 picks it up. That's a great take at a close range. 50. Half century. Runs beyond the goal.
Not doing too many passes, trying to keep it
Manchester,
safe.
you know, haven't defended in a while. And it's a rogue throw there by number 50. I believe it was a shot that just went a bit wrong. She called it a bit wrong. And Manchester able to regroup here at Metchley Park. Shouts of support coming from the Manchester bench as Birmingham look to push forward into the net. Shot, and again we've had a few of those today, haven't we? Sort of
and Manchester have
people
regained
unable
possession.
to hold on to the ball, and Manchester's been able to take advantage of that. And number 12 again at the heart of things, as she always does. She's just run free. She's run past 3 players there. 47 at fault of wrapping her stick around number 12, but it seems to be the only way to be able to stop her today.
She's on a roll.
As Manchester have it in an attacking position, but Birmingham have regrouped. They've done well there to get back. 12 picks it up again. Calmly
Made a
plays
bit of a mistake, but they've regained
bit of a
possession.
yeah.
Not quite wanting to shoot for the goal yet, but just look for her options.
12 making herself known in space. Few girls behind the goal. 1 receives it now. 12 gets it. 17 making a run in the box, but 12's going to do it herself. A few fake shots. She's going to
Birmingham
shoot.
defending's going well.
She didn't shoot. 17 has looked very good since she's come on as well.
Yeah.
End of the first quarter here at Metchley Park. 4-3 to the travelling side of Manchester against Birmingham Lions, Birmingham Lionesses. What an exciting half of lacrosse.
Very
How
exciting.
do you feel about lacrosse now?
I'm liking lacrosse. It's very end to end. There's, you know, very
very
high action.
It's eventful.
I love how they can run behind the goal. I think it really
Introduce that
adds
to
something to the
football.
game.
Yeah. It makes the defending different.
It's very tactical though
Kind
as
of
well.
break the line of defence by getting behind the goal and then kind of regrouping.
running around the back. Yeah.
Both teams, a few minutes here just to catch their breath, regroup, talk over their tactics again.
I wonder if there'll be any subs.
There might
Lots
be.
of subs. As you said, it's a very eventful game.
I mean, Manchester obviously
sport.
with the lead, and Manchester did look to challenge towards the end of that quarter as well. And Birmingham, since taking that 2-0 lead, taking that 3-2 lead, they just haven't really challenged.
No, Birmingham had a very strong start, but they seem to have dropped off a little bit towards the end of that first quarter.
They've made a few silly mistakes that you wouldn't really expect at this level.
Brutal.
Brutal commentary here from our head of sport.
From people who don't understand lacrosse.
Yeah. I'm half expecting someone to offer me a cross in a minute and say, go on then,
And then you
have a
just
go.
call it a stick again.
It's
I know, get into the
it's
fishing
It's
net.
called a cross
Yeah, but it was also called a lacrosse stick.
to you.
But that's what it is.
Okay.
It is getting rather cold here. Head of news opting for the hand in pockets option.
Head of news being atted by the head of sport.
I feel like people might actually listen to this and just probably stop cracking jokes.
I am very sorry for anyone
Well,
that is
we've
here
gotta
for
keep
some
it
serious
entertaining.
lacrosse commentary.
Gotta keep it fun on a Wednesday afternoon.
In November.
I mean, this obviously is a BUCS fixture. There's a lot at stake here. And I think Birmingham sort of probably replicating mistakes they've made earlier in the season. They won their first game, but have fallen to 2 defeats, and that does have an impact on a team. Just the momentum at training might be a bit different. Thinking why were we able to lose a game? Games that they might have been expecting to win.
Absolutely.
10 seconds left until faced off for the second quarter here at Metchley Park. It's currently Manchester first lacrosse team 4, Birmingham second lacrosse team 3. I'm joined once again with Ellen Knight and Saskia Hurst here at Metchley. The weather has changed,
Morale's quite low, I think, now for the Birmingham squad.
and I think they've just got to pick that up. Manchester Woo is the cry. Brum Woo from the Birmingham team, of course. Some proud parents watching on here at Metchley Park. It's a good turnout, especially at Metchley. We did struggle to find it.
Absolutely.
I believe 16 is going to be coming on in 2 minutes' time. Maybe that's a deliberate ploy by Manchester to
Looks like 12's going to be in the face-off. She's been quite threatening to the
Yeah.
Birmingham defence.
12 has had the
Quite
Birmingham
the
defence on
match.
toast. And that does sound quite warm. It's going to
Burning
be
it up.
could be a long game for Birmingham if they concede
Okay,
early here.
face-off and
Face-off
Birmingham
is
has
won by
possession.
59. Nice ball forward. 29. 29's done well for Birmingham. The support is there, but she's
Okay,
going to do it
take her
herself.
break.
She could equalise straight away, and she has. Straight away from the face-off for the second quarter, Birmingham have brought things back. It's 4-4 now. They've come from behind in this fixture.
within the first minute they've now managed to equalise Birmingham.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree.
Very quick start.
And a great start to the second quarter, and that's exactly what they would have wanted when they were in that huddle. That's what they would talk about.
Exactly.
Let them know you're there early, get that early goal, bring things back to
Yeah.
level terms, and go from there.
And even just the morale boost for the team, I think, will help them a lot more this quarter.
I completely agree.
Urging to
Their
get that strong
heads are going to
start.
be held a bit higher. But Birmingham have lost that face-off, that goal not doing much for their
Rookie
morale.
mistake.
apparently.
Manchester now has possession, looking to make their way down the field.
Number 7 charging down the right wing, 29 for company. Lucy's gone with her the old way, but she now has the ball behind the goal. Some runs being made. Number 12 wanting it. Number 12 receiving it on the edge of the area, passing it out. Again, it's another misfield by number 5. They've been guilty of that, Manchester. A few occasions today, as of Birmingham. Maybe it's just the cold hands. Number 12 behind the goal, trying to make something happen. And she might here. She's just charged for about 3 different players. Believed it was
Looks
deemed
like
a
that's
foul
going to be a
by
penalty.
referee, umpire. 12. Viking charge.
And manages to miss the goal.
It's a
Great
good save
defending
there.
from
The keeper
Birmingham.
made herself big and was able to keep it out.
Bit of a scrap for possession, and Manchester have got it.
But again, number 12 has possession. I'd love to see her heat map after the game. She has been all over the pitch, in defence, in attack, in the space, receiving the ball and charging forward. As number 7 is here.
Yeah, number 12 is really finding
Birmingham
those
have done well to
spaces.
keep her, to sort of maintain her there. But 29 again. But she's gone through, and there's a good save by 88, just tipping it behind.
Yeah.
Whistle blown by the ref. 12 goes to receive it, retrieve it.
Yeah, number 12 has done really well in this game to find those spaces to get her team to get to her.
Again, another misfield there from Birmingham. Not Birmingham, Manchester, sorry. It's not like one's wearing purple and one's wearing red, very different. Birmingham have the ball. Number 29, who has been probably the star defender so far for Birmingham. 32 in space.
Looking to
In the
find
middle of the pitch.
32.
That's a great run there.
And gets it.
A great
Making her way
catch.
down the field.
32 could do it all herself. That's a brilliant ball forward to 42,
Oh,
but she's
wow.
behind the ball, behind the goal. She's going to go on one of those charges.
Back to
32 receives it,
32,
32
and
shoots and
she gets
scores! It's a goal for Birmingham. They retake the lead here at Metchley. That's a great move, and you know, 32 started it and 32 ended it. What a great goal there for Birmingham. And Birmingham really have come into their own in this second quarter. Manchester just don't have any answers.
We've got 3 subs on for Manchester.
Okay, 2 subs for Manchester. 3 subs now.
Like I said.
Okay, no, 2. 15's over.
Oh
15 acknowledging the commentators there after an embarrassing fall.
Weren't even playing, she fell over.
I don't even know if that was seen.
Unfortunately, it's immortalised on the BUCS YouTube, so...
Number 59 winning the face-off there in emphatic fashion. A brilliant charge here from 59. She's got the ball. Calls a man on in a women's game.
I feel like it's a metaphor.
Yeah. They're not calling for me to come on with the cross. Or
Yeah, thank you.
or one of the dads to come on. It's number 29, slowing things down. Looks like she was going for a conversion there. Number 31, behind the goal.
Conversions in Lacrosse?
No, I was more because she
I
was...
said that very
But
confidently.
number 31, arguably a cross-to-head situation. I believe that will be a penalty. A penalty here for Birmingham. Manchester going to do all they can to put her off. This is for 6-4.
Oh.
Goes wide and behind. Calls of Manchester, we got this from the subs bench. They believe they can come back into this fixture. And Birmingham have it on the edge of the area. Number 42, the meaning of life, has the ball. Number 50, trying to make something happen. That's great defence from 11.
They seem to have upped their defence in this quarter, the Manchester side.
Yeah. Despite conceding 2 goals.
Mm.
Well, they've had to up their defence. Birmingham
They seem-
attack was very strong this quarter.
This is an opportunity for 31. She's weaving.
She scored!
She scores. She went this way, that way. She ended up with the ball in the net. That's 6-4 for Birmingham. From 4-3 down at the start of the second quarter. This is a
6-4.
great comeback from the Birmingham team.
Seems to have rattled Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester just don't have an answer. Number 12, trying to make things happen herself. Another face-off here. Another opportunity for a quick attack for either team. It'll be interesting to see which team is able to take advantage, whether Birmingham will be able to build on their 6-3 6-3 lead. 6-4 lead. Sorry. As
And Birmingham takes possession.
number 26 making the charge forward here. No one around her. Manchester,
47
46.
fumbles it.
She's just come on, she's probably just not warmed up yet.
Who is? It's freezing.
Yeah. That's very Partridge.
That was.
Number 14, Speed Demon. She's run through about half the pitch. There's number 4. They're just walking up, slowing down the game. Number 12 again, weaving in and out. Like a weaver fish. Like a slalom skier. Number 12. Number 4 has it. Edge of the area. Good strength for number 3 to force her out wide. But they got it behind the goal. They try and lift it over. Not quite yet. Just allowing the pieces to fall into place. That's number 12 here. The agility.
Another call from the ref.
Given as a foul.
Birmingham side calling for discipline from their team again.
You know, they're 6-4 up. There is no need, you know. And here we go. Number 12. She's got to
Looking
blank
for a goal.
everyone out. She's got to pretend she's on a nice quiet beach. Just her and the keeper. She's run in. It's gone off the post. That's about the 3rd time this game she has hit the woodwork or the metalwork. And, you know, metalworks, Birmingham accommodation, of course. She's been quite unlucky. 42 here. Is able to pick it.
No,
Oh
it's not. It's
no,
gone back to
that would have been a
Manchester.
great move. And you know, Manchester,
Number 14 again.
she's almost like a little Jack Russell, the speed she's moving. She is absolutely rapid 14. She's had her Weetabix. But that's good from 26 to win back the ball. And Brum on the attack. Number 4, 12 around there. It's not Strictly. 47. Oh, and that's...
Oh, 47 down.
Just a bit of argy-bargy here at Metchley. 47 gets up and receives the ball. She plays it to 29, who charges down the middle. Manchester almost parting like the Red Sea there for her. I'm really leaning into this partridge thing now. 29 has scored. That was incredible play.
7-4.
What a goal.
Birmingham really upping their attack in this round.
All herself. She made that for herself. Had no help from anyone else. 29, you know, she should watch that back on YouTube tonight.
Maybe with the audio off.
Yeah, might make it a bit. 15 again. Demanding.
Spirit of the game.
Here we go. Face off. They're facing each other. Looking each other in the eye.
It's quite intense.
It is.
Oh, another run from 7.
Manchester.
And it's a goal. That was quick.
From my angle, that looked like it went through the side netting. But anyway, Manchester have brought one back. I believe it's now 7-5.
7-5.
So Manchester are not out of this game yet. There's still a long way to go.
Half left.
They've got
2 quarters.
But Birmingham definitely have the upper hand here at Metchley.
Manchester regaining. Birmingham seems to be dominating the first half of the quarters, and then Manchester take a resurgence.
You're right, Birmingham seemed to slip a little in the second half of the quarter, trying to maintain their lead.
And as I say that, they've now got possession from the face-off.
It could all change here as number 59 plays it to 47. In and out. That's brilliant play. Just couldn't get the shot away. And 26. Oh, it's a brilliant
save.
recovery save after the error from the Manchester goalkeeper there. She hasn't been called into action much tonight, but
When she does, it's very good.
as a dog has arrived. The crowd is building here. The dog has sadly left. A nice afternoon stroll. As a bit of a break in the commentary there, sorry for that.
That was a dog.
The ball is forward. Number 65 looks like to be wearing some goggles. An interesting development here at Metchley.
What, the goggles?
That's 50. No, I meant the 59
making a
driving
run.
through. Oh, she's got a score.
No!
She's put it wide. She's missed a golden opportunity.
Make a hero of herself.
Yeah, there were very little defenders around.
She did all the hard work.
But it didn't pay off.
She wrote the assignment, she just didn't click submit. She's fumbled it at the last minute, but she could be very proud of that run. As 21-47, victim of that earlier fall, has come back and it's 31 picks it up, but 14 is there to intercept. Birmingham calling who wants it. Probably 59, I think, because she's making a run in the middle. She does indeed get the ball. Plays it back to 47, who's patrolling the edge of the area there, waiting for the opportunity to play the ball forward. Does so to 50,
Brilliant
who
catch from
fumbles
50.
it, but able to regain possession. It's good defending here from Manchester, though, from 14. Using a cross to good effect.
50's got it again.
50 is trying to make something happen here, and she could quite
Very
do that.
aggressive defending from number 14.
14 is stuck to her like blue tack to a wall. A 67, 65, sorry, I read 5 or 7.
Oh,
Picks it
woman
up.
down.
Number 50 has it again. Calls of "Are you alright?" It's good to see the sportspersonship in this game.
It's very slippery on the pitch today.
That's a good catch in the fishnet.
I'm talking about their fishnets.
As my hands are getting cold here at Metchley as Manchester look for a way back into this game, currently 7-5 down. Second quarter must be coming to an end at some point soon. Number 11 has it. So
To make one of
brilliant
those big runs she was
charge.
making in the first quarter.
Number 6 is there for it.
Not making any slips in the catches.
Number 5 has it. This is good play by Manchester.
Great defending from Birmingham.
She stuck her cross out and by Jove it worked.
By Jove.
32 has it. Number 12, she sold her the dream and she fell for it and went the other way. 32 is going to do it herself here, I reckon.
She's been making a lot of these big runs.
She has.
Whether she can.
That's great defending by 12 though. She's been a bit more quiet in the second quarter than she was in the first, but she's charging down. There's no one to help her though. 7 is calling for it, but 7 doesn't get it. Instead, number 6, as she charged forwards, number 5 is in space, but she decides to run
Driving her
behind the
back,
goal.
Birmingham.
Birmingham will allow that. Birmingham can regroup here. 31 off for 42 as Manchester have the ball on the edge of their area. Number 7.
Looking to break down the defence.
A strong Birmingham defence in the quarter.
Going this way, that way. Puts it in the box for 17.
It's a goal.
A brilliant goal there for 17. Made possible by number 7's brilliant play from one end of the crease to the other.
A lot of substitutions for Manchester.
Manchester not afraid to use their squad depth here. And that's the
End of the
second
second
quarter. After a poor start to the second quarter for Manchester, losing that lead, they've brought it back to 7-6 to Birmingham. And Manchester, like you said, looking a lot stronger
In the second half of the quarter.
in the second half of the quarter, which is very confusing. In the 4/8
Fourth, what?
half of a quarter.
The 4/8.
The 4/8. But yeah, Birmingham starting strongly, taking that lead.
What happened again?
7-6. Probably a bit of a prolonged break here. Half time here at Metchley. Currently 7-6 to the home side. In a very interesting game of lacrosse. Lots to talk about. I mean, so far, I believe Birmingham have looked the stronger team. Manchester have looked strong through individuals.
That's good. That's a good point. Birmingham's defence has gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Yeah.
That's good analysis. Maybe that's something to do with Manchester bringing on a bit of a revolving door of substitutes.
Yeah, Birmingham are a bit more rigid with their rolling substitutions, which obviously has paid off so far, currently leading at half-time.
But only by one. Still
Manchester is still in this
on the
game.
hairline.
Birmingham players wrapping up warm in this break, as are the umpires.
Very
As we
smart.
should. My feet are getting quite cold here at Metchley. Feet update.
Wait.
I hope you're enjoying the coverage.
Yeah, it's still a really tight game from Birmingham. They're only 1 point ahead. Still got a long way to go to get that kind of dominance over Manchester, especially with some of their star players like number 12, challenging a lot of the Birmingham defence.
I completely agree with that. But like I said, number 12 is making those attacking runs, but no one's really been there to pick up the pieces in
I
a
think
way.
she's slightly playing it safe, because that way if you don't make as many passes, then you don't get as many slips, and that way Birmingham can't get the ball back.
Yeah, especially because I believe Manchester, there has been a few instances of the ball being sent towards one of their players and then fumbling it. So maybe there's just not really that belief from number 12 that she can play it forward to someone that's going to receive it. Be happy to receive it. But yeah, it's been a very good game of lacrosse, very high quality, very end-to-end. Not one team has dominated. As we focus in now on the Birmingham team. Zooming in on the Birmingham team.
Home players.
But Birmingham are definitely showing their worth here. Obviously, like we said earlier, second team against first team, there's definitely not that disparity in quality that we speculated about at the start of the game.
It's absolutely a good point that the twos are doing better than the Manchester ones as of yet.
Well, they're well matched, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very equal game. One team isn't running away from it.
Not in the way we've seen in some of Birmingham's earlier games.
Both in it to win it.
But it makes for great viewing here. So definitely hang around as we continue our coverage. Definitely 7-6 in this Women's Premier League,
Premier League?
Premier Division, North 2 League. The M6 derby, yes.
Love the M6 derby.
Nice sweeping shot from the camera here of the pitch. That will be in use for another 40 minutes or so. The crowd are expectant for a very interesting second half, as they should be.
What are your predictions for this next quarter, Seth?
Well, Saskia, I'm glad you asked. I
You
think
should.
Birmingham will start well, as they have done. They'll get a few early goals, but then Manchester will regroup. Their subs will, the freshness of their subs will come into play, and they'll be able to come back. I believe Birmingham will go into the final quarter in the lead, but I feel like Manchester, their shackles will almost be off in a sense, in that they've got to give their all. And it could be an interesting game.
It's been an exciting final quarter.
There's a lot of more goals in this game.
It's hard to say what could happen in the final quarter, because although we've been saying Birmingham's stronger in the first and Manchester comes along in the second, that's not to say. I was established at our first commentary at a lacrosse game. Lacrosse is very exciting and lots of things happen. So it is. Well, yeah.
I'm loving it though. I am really enjoying watching this lacrosse game.
We've turned you into a lacrosse fan.
Well, we'll have to see how the second half goes.
We've finally called the cross a cross and not a stick, so that I'm hopeful.
I mean, I'm learning the terminology. I feel like both teams, they want this break to be over. They want to get back out there
Just sorting out their tactics.
and see some more action.
I wonder if we'll see any subs from Birmingham. So far they've been quite rigid in their squad.
Yeah, I think Birmingham have been using their bench. I have seen some people come on and off, but like you say with Manchester, it almost seems to be at every change of play, at end of the phase of play, that they've been trying something new. Maybe that's to do with the transition from attack to defence. Maybe that's just they want fresh legs on the pitch at all time.
But they're definitely adapting to what Birmingham has to offer. Birmingham are sticking to their kind of routine and their safe spot.
But I think as the game wears on, Birmingham will reap the rewards of almost their their
Rigidity.
Rigidity,
Little
which I
tongue
don't believe is a word. Because they will they'll be a lot fresher in their legs.
Fresh
Manchester
legs,
are
fresh
ready.
spirit.
It's been the 5 minutes. The umpire, 1 minute left before the third quarter here at Metchley.
Very exciting stuff.
As I think we'll just take a minute break now. Just prepare ourselves. We'll see you when the second half begins. As the teams make their way back onto the pitch here at the Metchley 3D surface. Birmingham heading into the second half with a 1-goal advantage over Manchester, currently 7-6 to the home side.
Anything can happen now. Manchester still could get their lead.
Still
Have
7
dominance
overs
over
here.
Birmingham. Ready for the face-off.
Head of sport with Saskia and Ellen as Birmingham win that first face-off. That's what they've been dreaming of in
29
that
charging.
half-time break. 29. Quick
No
out the
slips.
blocks.
Ooh. A little bit of a
Ooh.
mistake there from Birmingham.
Bit too urgent
Manchester,
there.
I believe, now have
Trying
possession
a bit,
and are charging.
trying a bit too hard to make something happen as 10 now is, you know, reaping the rewards of our half-time oranges. A lovely drop shot to 7-15 there. 50 with her all the way though. They're going to get very acquainted very quickly. As it's played forward. Number 7.
7 trying to score, but Birmingham's defence is a bit too strong.
26 there. Showed her the way out. Showed her the front door. As 12 picks it up again.
Trying to break down the Birmingham defence, but it's a bit too strong.
29 with her all the way. Sticking it to like glue. As 12
Just going
receives
around the
it.
back of the goal to break up the Birmingham defence.
Sorry, 16. Good from 3 though. Not allowing her any room. There's no space for the Manchester players at the moment. As 6 tries to make some. Drifts out wide, but tries to use her speed to get back in only as far as behind the goal. As it's played to 7.
I believe this is their third attempt at the goal now, trying to break down the Birmingham defence, and they lose.
But the keeper has it. There was no real threat there from Manchester. They didn't look to challenge the Birmingham goal there. Like you say, there's just no space.
Yeah, they're trying to find their players. All a bit of a mistake.
As number 3's got to turn on the afterburners here and picks it up. Right in front of her adoring fans.
They're adoring teammates.
26. Mills it to 59. 59 throw
59's
and goal
going
here,
for
and
the
she
goal,
shows she
and she
scored.
shoots. Birmingham 8, Manchester 6.
What a great goal there from Birmingham, and it was all made from, you know, number 3 wasn't deterred by a mistake. She picked the ball up, able to play for her teammate. And it's brilliantly finished there. No mistake made by Birmingham. It's just too easy for them to score then.
Maybe cold at Metchley, but the game is very much on fire.
A 7. 26 picks it up. 2:29. Birmingham looking to build on that 2-goal advantage they have early in this third quarter.
Especially since Manchester's tendency to catch up with them in the second half.
Yeah. 12 with her all the way. It's a great challenge there. And 7 picks it up. 7 and 12 at the heart of absolutely everything for Manchester. Keeper has it. It's an interception.
Interception from 47.
47.
Birmingham
Plays
looking for
into the
another.
middle. 29 12s. She
It
scores!
scores!
It's a 9th goal for Birmingham here at the Metchley pitch.
Definitely get their dominance back.
It's been a very strong start to the third quarter.
And she twirled and danced the ball into the net. Another face-off here. 26 against 7, I believe.
Will Birmingham be able to keep up the attack? Oh, and Birmingham have won the face-off.
Yeah, a few more mistakes being made here. Probably a bit of fatigue as 59 comes towards us. We've got to be careful not to be taken out. Picks the ball up. Oh, she drops it and has it still. Number 15 trying all she could there to get the ball back, but 26 has it in the middle, over the halfway line. It's a nice twirl there. It's
Birmingham definitely running off the adrenaline.
There's 26. 12 is there to pick up the pieces. Almost more like a hockey game there on the floor, but number 10.
Yeah, I think the adrenaline is definitely getting to Birmingham.
Yeah, that is brilliant play there. And that's good play from 15 as well to be there for her teammate, to relieve the pressure in a way. 7 has it in the centre circle. 47 for company, sees off 47. 42 for company, sees off 42. 29 for company, sees off 29. 7 almost did it all herself.
Birmingham just needs to keep up their defence now, not fall back into their pattern of slipping slightly in the second half of the quarter.
As Manchester search for their 7th goal. Promising signs though from the team up the M6.
Absolutely.
12, she's in the defence, she's in the attack.
She's trying to break down the Birmingham defence.
14 has it, 7 in space behind the goal. As she uses her turn of pace to good effect. Plays it to 2 in the middle, but it's a foul and didn't even see it in the net anyway. But it was a foul by Birmingham, so Manchester has to have the opportunity to score goal number 7. Birmingham doing all they can to distract her. There's a good save.
Good save.
The distraction seemingly worked there, as number 88, the keeper, has the ball in her net. Gross.
What's her net?
29. Just signs of tiredness, I think, creeping into these players now, as they've played 45 minutes of lacrosse. It's very quick pace, and haven't seen the Birmingham
very long
bench
pitch
used.
too.
17 has it. 17 sees off 47.
Does she?
Not to great extent. There's 11 has it. 11 charging. 47 though, with her all the way, but she allows her defence to come into play. She's looking for the ball, but no one wants it. She runs around the goal to the other side.
Trying to break
Play
down
to
the
15.
fence. Oh, yeah, looks like a foul.
Another penalty scream here.
Birmingham just being a bit too aggressive in their defence.
Yeah.
Just need to wean off a bit.
It does help when the keeper is saving these 3 attempts at goal.
Absolutely.
They can prove to be. They've got the advantage. They've got the 3 goal advantage. As Manchester just able to find the back of the net. Birmingham found the back of the net 3 more times than they have, and that's currently why they're in the lead. Great analysis there from our head of sport. Hood is up.
Good as it's going to get.
It is getting cold.
Dreaming of that hot chocolate post game. As both teams are probably dreaming for the win. And again, Birmingham for the 3rd time this quarter, aggressive in their defences.
Team's been calling for a lot of discipline.
Yeah, they have
They're
been
giving away a lot of free shots.
Since that first face-off, as 12 hits it for the 4th time this game. She hits the crossbar. Oh, and 11.
Not just hitting the crossbar, but Birmingham defence is very strong, especially from the goalkeeper, number 88 there.
As 11 tried to hit it into the ground and bounce it past the keeper, but she almost hit it too hard and it bounced over the crossbar. As 12 has it now. And 15.
Oh,
miss.
fumble, and it's gone possession back to Birmingham.
33. 29's in space, but 12 again is there.
Intense tackling here. We haven't seen this much tackling.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't really call it tackling.
Oh, and it's wide.
Again.
No shame in the attempt though. She made that all herself, and she seems to be carrying this Manchester innings in the
Manchester
third
really fighting here. We're spending a lot of time at their end.
But Birmingham just soaking up the pressure, not allowing them, clear attempts on goal.
Their lead, yeah.
They have the 3 goal advantage, so they can afford to just soak up some of this Manchester pressure.
Birmingham are just losing their cool a bit. I think the fact that the Manchester team are down Birmingham's end is kind of threatening them a little bit. I think they just need to remain calm, not let it get to them.
Oh.
As 29 made a fall there, but the keeper's there to receive
And
it. And 67.
here comes 67. Birmingham substitution, 59
That's
off,
a tactical
26 on.
substitution there from Birmingham. 59 coming off the pitch at our end and 26 going on into the attack.
Birmingham looking to make that a 4-goal lead.
26 for an instant impact.
Ooh.
Good save from the Manchester keeper.
It's getting quite scrappy.
32 onto the pitch, into the defence, and 29 who's been strong in that defence today. 42 has it on the edge of the area, looking to make something happen here. Trying to find that meaning of life, her number.
10 is really pushing her.
Her number implies. 67, it's almost a great pick-up there. Almost using her cross to bounce it forward past the defender, but...
They're really quite aggressive, the play here.
To know, like, yeah, I think, you know...
They're really fighting for it now.
Yeah, it's probably because the fatigue is somewhat setting in. They're just making, you know, a bit more aggressive. As 33 has almost done it herself there. She's in it now.
She comes.
She pays it to 67 and shoots, but keeper's there. And
Picks up
keeper
again.
scoops it up like an ice cream, but fails.
It's not. It's back in Birmingham
Yeah,
possession.
Birmingham 50 had it, but umpire's seen something that she doesn't like here.
Manchester possession. Looking to get it out of the Birmingham end. Here comes number 7. Making one of those huge runs that she's been doing all game.
Yeah, number 7 has been great coming from the back. Just no one can keep up for her. 67 there, like you say, a bit aggressive, forcing the ball out of the cross, deemed a foul, but 7 still has it, plays it to 14 behind the goal. It's a great ball in, that's very quick, and that's what Manchester need to do.
It's really stepped up the pace.
Number 2, they're unfortunately unable to convert home for Manchester, and the goal score remains at 9-6. Seven has it. 12 now has it. Looking for options, but you know she's just unhappy with her options at the moment. Behind the goal, 7. This is probably something they've worked on in the training ground. 17 charges forward. She's going to have a shot here.
Pushed away by number 13. Number 93 even.
And that's a lost possession there for Manchester, and Birmingham could capitalise on that.
Bit of a mistake there.
To no avail though. As number 2 for
Just
Manchester
regrouping.
picks it up. The left-hand side of the goal. Behind the goal though, so no real threat now for Birmingham. They can regroup, they can get back in their defensive positions.
Looking for their safety behind the goal.
It's a brilliant take that from 14, and he was a bit aggressive there from 15 towards her, but number 2 has it now. Looking for her option, number 12 behind the goal. Number 7 receives it, right hand side.
Yeah, they just can't seem to break through that Birmingham defence to really try and get a goal in.
No, this is great defending here from Birmingham as Manchester are just unable to find any space, but they could have one here.
Just keep
Number
trying to find their
12,
other
trying to make
players.
something happen, plays it to 17 and
Wow.
they do
Lovely
score.
work from Manchester, really breaking down that Birmingham defence.
And Manchester's patience does indeed pay off. It's now 9-7, but that was a brilliantly worked goal, and Birmingham, you know, they held down 4. Yeah, they wore them down, and number 12 again made something happen, and 17 was there, probably a second or third goal of the game.
They go ready for the next face-off.
It's 9-7.
12 in the thick of the action.
A great game of lacrosse.
Oh, bit scrappy. Manchester have got possession.
Number 12.
Little star player.
She is, isn't she? Just allowing herself a bit of a break, just allowing her teammates to catch up with her.
Manchester just passing to each other, trying to break down the line of defence. Playing it a bit safe at the moment.
There's once again Manchester just trying to wear down this Birmingham defence. Trying to make something happen, trying to force some space, but Birmingham are holding tight so far. But 7 charges through, but the ball's out of her cross.
Oh, a bit of a mistake there.
And Birmingham have the ball, and it's played 4-32. It's a 3-on-2 situation.
Oh, and 10 might get it.
But
And Manchester's intercepted. Lovely work
great
there.
pick up by 10. Plays it forward.
Oh, and Birmingham have got it back again.
Now again, Birmingham could be on the attack here. It's a 3-on-2, but 31 spills it. It allows the Manchester defence to get back. But she still has it. She's going to do it all herself. 47 cuts in from the left
going
shot.
for it.
And it's saved by the keeper. Straight into her cross.
Oh, tried to work for the intercept, but didn't quite get it. 11's charging past the defence.
Number 4 does brilliantly to pick it up there and plays its number 12. Like we said earlier, Manchester's main attacking outlet really, and she charges through.
Oh, she's charged through all the defence, going for the safety at the back.
She's looking to play it in, she's going to do it herself, is she? And it's a save.
Oh, and it's saved. Oh, but it's back to Manchester to make another goal.
Number 4, but Birmingham, they just seem to be doubling up on players with possession, which just seems to be. But here we go, number 7 shoots wide, and it's the end of the third quarter here. And what an exciting quarter that was!
Yeah.
Birmingham currently 9-7 in the lead against Manchester, and we'll join you once again when the action gets underway.
I honestly think like a weaver fish. No, I honestly think like a weaver fish that lost it. I always started crying. Oh my god. Like a red sea. No, I think Manchester party like the Red Sea.
Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready to swap games. Sorry? Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready to
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
beginning of whatever.
I'm not wearing shorts.
If it's over, if it's over, I don't know. Hello? Oh yeah. I just hit hello. 5 seconds!
As you rejoin us here at Metchley Park, Alexander Knight, Saskia Hurst here for the final quarter of this intense lacrosse fixture between University of Birmingham and University of Manchester. Currently Birmingham 9-7 in the lead, and they do look good quality for their lead.
If they can hang on to it, it's been getting quite scrappy, quite aggressive. As they've been calling for discipline from their team, it's hoping they don't give away any more of those shots on goal. As they gave away about 4 in a row.
Yeah. There has been calls for discipline from Birmingham since they started playing. So it's obviously something they've worked on in training over the week after their cup victory last Wednesday. Manchester obviously dispatching very easily of the Birmingham women threes. They're now up against the twos and they find themselves behind, but like I say, anything can happen in a game of lacrosse, and there's 15 minutes left here where,
as we've discovered, it's a very exciting, very fast-paced.
And I can see this going either way.
Yeah, either way, genuinely. Especially if fouls are given and they're getting those free shots on goal.
Yeah.
Birmingham just getting a bit scrappy and just losing the ball a bit and making some rookie mistakes.
I think they're all getting quite scrappy. It's getting quite high pressure. I mean, obviously, as it does, as it
Last
should be.
quarter.
Yeah. Well, as the result is on the line now, I mean, in the first quarter, you've still got, 45 minutes to sort things out, but they've only got 15 minutes now for Manchester to basically find 3 goals.
Yeah, I feel like no team's really truly asserted themselves. And I think that's what's making it a bit scrappy, is that kind of...
They're very well matched, but here comes Manchester. Here's number 7 making one of those long runs down the pitch.
And again, Saskia's comment on asserting himself there is perfectly tangible in that evidence of Birmingham winning the face-off, but Manchester there to pick it up and they shoot. And an early goal there would have been exactly what the team from Manchester would have wanted, but 14 has it. It takes the knee after the kick-off, and
so a lot of people falling over. It's getting, as we said, it's quite a lot of pushing and
I think the
holding.
moisture in the air is reflected on the pitch. I've heard some people complain about the surface.
It's quite slippery, evidently.
Yeah, I can imagine it's quite slippery, and especially when you've been playing across for 45 minutes, you might fall over. As the tiredness sort of sets in, as Manchester now look to build an attack. It's played forward, number 7,
Number 7 again. Ooh.
but it's a free throw.
Free. We need to know what it's called. We should probably find out.
Free
what it's
throw
called.
penalty charge thing.
Viking charge. Is that what you called it? Here she goes.
As this is instrumental, I believe, to this game. Number 7 has taken almost too long there and misses. Yeah,
Driven back by the Birmingham
there
defence.
wasn't
They've been
really
very strong.
I feel like the ones that have gone in today have been the ones that have been taken instantly. She always did too much, and that was great defending there from Birmingham to see it off. As Manchester have the ball. The rain is almost starting to fall here at Metchley, which is quite atmospheric with the tense nature of this game.
Bit of pathetic fallacy there.
Thank you, Saskia, the English student.
The English student there. 14. Again, it's a
fumbles
mistake
there,
that
so
we
it's
wouldn't really
picked up by
see. And
32.
26.
Here comes 26. She's been instrumental in this game.
It's a 5-on-5. Half the players of both teams are here. As 33
Picks up by
picks up brilliantly. 29 is in space, but 31 wants to do it herself. She's going
Here
through
she
and goal.
goes.
11 is backing up. She's almost scared. 31 goes.
She drops it.
The ball.
11 picks it up.
11 there to pick up the pieces,
Flying
but
down the wing.
11 did not want to be in that position, being run down by at 31. She was very scared. But Manchester were also going to be able to build an attack out of that, which could prove costly for Birmingham at the end of the game. Unable to take the opportunity at their own end and almost conceding one here. But again,
Birmingham
another
picks it up.
mistake from Manchester. 67 has it, 32 has it in space now. I mean, this game is going to be nothing but end-to-end lacrosse between now and that final whistle. Is again another mistake. People getting tired.
Getting cold. I bet their hands are freezing. My hands are freezing.
I mean, and I
We're not
have
playing lacrosse.
Yeah, I have one hand in my pocket and I'm switching the mic between them. 29 here as the raindrop falls on my head. It's a shot, but it's easy. "15 has it, hoping not to replicate that fall of earlier.
Thanks for bringing up
But
the trauma,
67,
sir.
it's great pressure there from 67, using her cross to great effect. As 12, it's
Well,
probably
bit
her
of a
first
slippery
mistake of the
mistake.
game from number 12 for Manchester.
Not too costly though. She managed to pick it up.
And
Birmingham
number 12
didn't
and
get
number
possession.
7 connecting as they have been all game brilliantly.
Just looking for those spaces. Quite calm at the moment.
15. Number 12 has it again.
We're
Can
looking
she-
to go
can the
for
dozen
it.
produce some magic?
Birmingham really needs to take down 2 goal leads, yeah.
Yeah. All Birmingham needs to do now is focus on their defence. But again, it's one of these free hits. Number 12 has proved quite... And it's a save.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
it's-
Manchester misses, but they're looking for another one.
I feel like as the game has gone on, those sort of free throws have become less and less sort of... Less and less effective as
brilliant
Birmingham
passing.
find themselves in quite an interesting attacking position here. As it's free 42, meaning
Birmingham
of
go
life,
for it.
through on goal.
Not try for
Come round.
slightly breaking down the defence. We're going for the safety spot behind the defence.
And it's fumbled.
Picked up by 65.
65.
Birmingham have got possession.
Number 31 on the edge.
Just looking to play it cool right now. Look for those spaces, not get
That's
too
31. She's going to
intense.
do it herself. And she fumbles the ball.
She's got it again. She's got it back. 31's got it.
Yeah, just knocked out.
Hoping
of her
to
net by the
make up
Manchester
for that
defence.
missed error before. Missed
Manchester
opportunity.
must be very rattled right now.
Yeah. And I feel like as the game goes on, as the time ticks on, Manchester are going to make more and more mistakes. They're going to be looking for those 3 goals. They know they've got a huge
Good save.
Yeah,
difference
Birmingham just need to
make.
remain calm and composed, not let their lead kind of get to
That
them.
discipline they've been talking about throughout the whole game.
Number 7. She's here, there, and everywhere. And again, it's just
Oh, it
trying
looks like it's going to
too
go to
hard.
Birmingham.
There was no control over that pass, and she was number 14 was unable to take it down. It was a difficult opportunity, but 14 here trying to make up for lost time. But number 3 down the left receives it, and
Looking to just keep it controlled now.
a lot more play on the floor.
Birmingham just needs to keep possession.
As it's back to the keeper, and that's probably the first time I've seen that all game. It just shows the sort of defensive intent of Birmingham right now. And
Sends it down the pitch.
and you can tell because the keeper's had nothing to do because he's
Oh,
giving it
Manchester's going for it.
to Manchester. Number
And it's saved by the Birmingham
it's a
goal.
brilliant
keeper.
save. She didn't look phased at all.
Brilliant catch there from number 16.
29
26
finds
even.
herself in space in the middle of the pitch.
Ready to make it down the goal. Just needs to stay composed.
Really fighting with the Manchester defence here.
But we just need to keep that control. They've got a 2-point lead. We just need to remain steady.
Got to keep possession. Stop Manchester from taking
Well,
any more
Manchester can't
opportunities.
score, from when Birmingham have the ball. That's number 31. This could see the game off, isn't it?
Oh!
It's another goal to Birmingham. That is 10-7
And
to the Birmingham 2s.
it's
7
just
to the
got
Manchester 1s.
a lot more difficult for Manchester to come back into this game now. And number 31, she has looked like Birmingham's main attacking outlet in this 4th quarter, and she finally gets the goal on her 3rd attempt of the quarter, and it's nothing less than she deserves.
Yeah, the minutes are ticking down. We've not got long for Manchester needing now to score 4 goals in the next 10 minutes or so.
They just need to make sure that the adrenaline doesn't make them fumble, especially now that Birmingham got a 3-point lead. Manchester are probably going to look to take some risks.
Oh, Manchester have to take the risks now, and
Now
Birmingham
or
winning
never.
this face-off, but
But
Bit of a scrap.
scrappy. It is getting scrappy, as we've been saying. Here comes the ref. And Manchester takes possession. Number 7 again.
Okay, that sounds fabulous. Brilliant. Thank you very much for doing that.
It's number 12. Make yourself a hero.
but again, Birmingham are just there
Birmingham's
in
defence
numbers.
is too strong.
Number 4. Looking to make something happen, but 67 there with her all the way.
67's defence has been very strong this game.
Great insight there from our
Yeah, from
Co-commentator.
famed Lacrosse
But
commentator.
number 6 takes a shot and it goes wide of Manchester. I mean, Manchester probably have had more opportunities this game
More shots on goal. Well, more shots
than
towards the goal.
Birmingham, but Birmingham have just been, they've practiced their shooting there,
I think the adrenaline's just getting a bit towards Manchester now. I think they're making some slips, some mistakes.
But it
Going
has
too a
to.
bit too wide.
And it's a good save, the goalkeeper earning her VKs tonight.
You're absolutely right, Seth.
There's 93, and this
Fantastic
is
catch there from 50.
it. But number 7
Through to
is
26,
there,
but she fumbles
charging
it.
back.
Oh, and Manchester almost fighting with themselves
Yeah.
there to take up the ball.
As
More
it's
Manchester
charged
players,
forward by 31 again, but this game is pretty much done now, I think.
Don't say that. Never say never.
I doubt Manchester are going to be able to take the lead now. Birmingham's just got to keep it composed, just keep that steady lead.
As Manchester trying to make something happen down that right-hand side, they found themselves in so much space in the first 3 quarters, but Birmingham have really tightened up, and Manchester are almost attracted to the ball in the sense that they're drawn to it like a magnet.
Yeah, the Birmingham defence are really forcing the players from Manchester to just go on a solo trip down, not make too many mistakes by passing, because then the fumbling happens and then Birmingham get possession again.
Strong man-to-man marking from Birmingham.
Oh, definitely, and Birmingham have
Really sticking with their players.
Birmingham have executed their game plan of this 4th quarter perfectly, not allowing Manchester any opportunities, clear opportunities that they'd expect them to score. The goalkeeper's done very well as well. and they've scored that goal, which has just made that task even more hard.
Yeah, Birmingham is just...
And this could be the mistake that sees Birmingham as 17 fumbles the ball. She looks to turn and shoot, but that could have been the piece of luck that Manchester needed to find themselves back in this game.
And that's the thing, Birmingham can't get complacent at this stage. I mean, it's a lot of goals, but as we say, it's a very fast-paced game. Anything could happen.
They find itself back with the keeper, and it's a good ball forward this time to 26.
Catch from 26.
I feel like Birmingham have just found their kind of groove now.
Yeah,
not doing too many subs, they found their players.
And this is the first quarter where Birmingham have sort of been stronger in that second half as well, which is what we said their sort of mistakes were being made. It's 31 again.
They've just found their ground. They found what players work best in this team against Manchester, and are sticking with that. Whereas Manchester have made some subs, keeping it fresh, but it's not really working in their favour.
I completely agree with that. And number 50 here, trying to find the space for a goal that would just see Manchester completely out of this game. But there's still time left for Manchester.
There is. Got a lot of faith in Manchester for Birmingham commentary.
I think...
I think they can. Here comes number 6.
I think as long as they don't shoot wide, they've just got to keep their cool. I think the adrenaline's just getting into them a bit, and they're making some mistakes to try and get these goals.
As Manchester do find themselves on the attack now, charging against the Birmingham, but number 67 again proving the reason she's in that defence. She's there. She's been...
I mean, Manchester are doing well to just try at the goal anyway. Even if the Birmingham defence is quite strong, they know that now that they just got to hedge their bets.
Number 7, who has been trying to make things happen all game. It's a brilliant ball forward, but it's another missed opportunity by Manchester.
I feel like Manchester have no choice now but to just kind of go for those goals anyway, even if the Birmingham defence is very strong.
I completely agree. They need to just shoot whenever they can.
They can't afford to be steady now.
As they're trying to do it now, as number 6 finds herself on the edge of the area, plays it in. Number 7 looking to shoot. And again,
Birmingham
it's
defence a
another
bit too
missed
strong.
opportunity.
Birmingham trying to get possession back in a bit of a scrap.
Words of support from the Manchester supporting crowd. As the clock ticks down, Birmingham look like to be coming out the victors of this game. But never can't write off Manchester just yet. Stranger things have happened.
Manchester looking to get another goal. Just saved by the goalkeeper.
Another great save by the keeper. She'll be hoping her distribution will improve. She has given the ball away a few times, but not this time. Composed to number 59 as number 67. Again, bit of a fumble, but she picks it up down the right-hand side.
Not too costly of a fumble, just trying to get her grip.
Through the midfield, number 31, who has been so strong in this final quarter of attacking for Birmingham, is just...
trying to find some space.
You know, just taking her time. There's no rush now. Birmingham have the advantage.
Yeah. It's probably best for them to keep possession now and just pass to each other. Make sure Manchester doesn't get the possession to be able to try and score. Birmingham kind of got their steady feet now with their 3-point lead, so they can just afford to pass it to each other and play it quite safe. Waste some time even.
And 67 there. The thing is, Manchester need to be in those positions to be able to take advantage of those mistakes from Birmingham, and they just don't seem to be. But Manchester have regained possession. And the keeper has it now. There's no
just slowing
urgency.
down a bit.
A final roll of the dice here from Manchester, trying to make something happen with some new substitutions. The keeper is going to get a nosebleed in a minute from how far forward she's coming up the pitch. There's just no opportunity for her, and you know, the midfield is like Piccadilly Circus at this rate. Everyone in there. It's crowded. It's like Joe's Bar on a sports night.
Oh.
And again, Manchester with the silly mistake, you know, and after
Here
all
comes
that time...
Birmingham. Here comes 59.
Deemed to be a foul, but after all that time the keeper had the ball, you know, Manchester has been expecting to have some possession for time, but just did not materialise for them, and Birmingham once
Really
again proving their superiority in this fixture.
The Birmingham's third quarter was particularly good. I think that's where they really proved themselves. They were well matched for the first half, but I think Birmingham has really dominated in the second half.
Well, I completely agree, and Birmingham are yet to concede in this quarter, which just shows how strong they have been defensively.
Yes, they haven't petered out again like they have in all the other quarters. They've remained strong throughout this one. I think now that they've found their feet, they know what works best.
And they've realised that they got the lead and they can play more defensively and not have to attack. But again, 26 plays at 4
and
to 50.
50's got no almost
Birmingham
just one
have another-
defender.
Number 31 could be free, but it's full time here at Metchley 3G pitch, and Birmingham have come out as victorious in this lacrosse fixture. It ends 10-7. A round of applause for my co-commentators for a great effort from both sides, but in the end Birmingham were able to prove their superiority. They saw out that final quarter brilliantly. They got that extra goal they needed. They didn't concede, and they go home with all the points now from Metchley. That's the end of the game, end of our commentary here. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you next week. My back here.
I haven't seen her for a little while. I've moved down to London.
No, of course it is.
Library cafe, hot chocolate. No. I was saying, it must be weird, like, sport everyone. I've done that for years.